Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. I'm ready, people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. I'm ready, people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Hello, hello, my crafty friends. How's everyone doing? I want to make sure you can hear me. So if you could kind of give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me test something real quick. All right. Oh, good. You can hear me. Wonderful. All right, my friends. How is everyone doing today? I am seeing we have some sunshine poking through the clouds. Oh my goodness. Hmm, Sorry about that. In Washington State. Hi, Pam. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Froggy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks, guys. I was finishing up a phone call with a dear friend over in Florida right before I came on live. I told her, "Oh, I got to run. I'm supposed to be live at 1." And then I was trying this new little countdown intro. Did that look okay? Did that sound okay? Let me know if you saw it when you came in. Um, in any case, I figured today I would make a Halloween card. And I pulled in some cat scrappiness goodies I have in my stash. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm trying to play with things, trying to change it up a little, but I don't always have time to do that. In any case, I'm bringing in these stamp sets. These are the dress up Quokkas. And then this is the Halloween costume add-on. And then I do have the dies. I didn't know what I was going to use till right before I went live. So I'll add links to whatever is still available in the description box once we're done with the live. Hi, T. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you, my friend. So I'm using those, and I did stamp and die cut these ahead of time while I was prepping. So I'm also going to use the Spiderweb stencil, and then I'm using, I don't remember the name of these dies, but I'll link them, like I said, in the description box. And then I have this Happy Halloween with shadow die. So let's start playing. And let me tell you guys, on your phone, it's not playing. It's not playing my live correctly. Is it okay for everyone else? I'm wondering if it's or am I frozen? Oh, I'm frozen. Let me go out and back in again. I closed all my other tabs to make sure I didn't have too many things running in the background. So let me make sure I've closed everything right, including iMovie that I have always running. Okay. Let me get out and then come back in, and we'll see if that fixes it. Okay. Let's see. It seems to be okay, maybe. Let's take a look. Is the video still frozen, friends? Or moving again? Okay, moving again. Let me go ahead and add my stencil to my card panel here. I'm just taping it from the back. You know, I don't know what's going on because I increased my Wi-Fi here in my house. I've shut everything off. I don't know. All right. I'm going to use some Plum Punch from Gina K Designs. But most of the inks I have are either Gina K, Distress, or Simon Says Stamp. I might have one or two others that I got in a card kit here and there. But I tend to kind of go with my Gina K or my Distress Oxides. And I do have those Simon Says ones that are the positively saturated inks. No, I think I'm glitching, Froggy. I don't think it's you. Darn it. Okay, well, I'll go as long as I can, as long as you will all put up with this glitchiness, and then we'll kind of play it by ear. There we go. It's a little darker. I want it a little bit darker. Sometimes I'm afraid to go too dark. And I'm not going over 100% of the panel. I'm just kind of going in different areas. Okay. And when I was kind of setting up what I was going to use today, last minute setup as usual for me, I thought about maybe doing 2 cards, but given the glitchiness of my Wi-Fi, I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, and that's so frustrating, but it is what it is. Yes. Clean up this stencil before I move on. And I try and clean up as I go. Try is the operative word. Doesn't always happen. So friends, are you all crafting today, having some fun in your craft rooms, or what are you doing today on this beautiful, at least here in San Diego, sunny Tuesday? Okay, set that aside. And then I have my little images here that I stamped. See, so here's a little, one of the add-on, the costume is a little mummy costume, so I could put this little quokka behind it, and it would be dressed up for Halloween. Oh, this quokka, because the tail's on this end. See? So I just kind of trying to use some pattern paper when I'm trying to use a color that I don't use often, like when I have to use oranges, because it's just not my jam. I try and use pattern paper. That seems to be the trick for me. For most of my cards anyway, I use pattern paper a lot. Okay, let's get coloring. Let's see. I was thinking of making this little witch with a broomstick. I die cut her a little crooked, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then the other one, I'm making a little vampire. Yeah, that should work. I have a couple of bats here, a skull, candles. I'll save those. I'll save the mummy for another card. Or maybe I'll put them on the inside, who knows. Hey Jenna, welcome my friend. Hi Don, how are you doing? I'm trying to figure out travel. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to celebration of life on Sunday for a former governing board member for the school district I worked for. She was the sweetest woman, and I'll never forget on the day I was selected for that position. After I was selected, she came up to me and she said, Yvette, you're going to do great. And I promise we'll behave. We being the governing board. And at that time, I had no idea what she was talking about. But boy, did I learn what she was talking about. Not while she was on the board, because they, in fact, did behave while she was on the board. It was after. And I'm sure you've seen a lot sometimes on the news of boards behaving badly. And so I was fortunate when I was first in that position. I had the best governing board. Even if they didn't agree on a subject, they respected each other's opinions, they treated each other with respect, and they always kept kids in the forefront of their decision making, which I thought was important. It wasn't letting their egos get in the way. And so she was amazing. We went to her celebration of life on Sunday, and she was more than just a governing board member. She was a prominent member in the community. She did a lot for kids. She was the lead librarian at the city library for many, many years, and brought a lot of fun programs to the city. The Wow Mobile, which is Words on Wheels. So it was a little kind of like a bus that would come around and give books to everybody for reading. Yeah, it was hard to kind of keep my composure. She was a good woman. She really was. She brought so many things to the community, and they're still there. And like I said, she always had kids in the forefront when she was making decisions or trying to bring something forward. The city where the school district is that I worked in, National City, and she got a new library built for the city. I mean, she spearheaded that, and I just thought, wow, she's this amazing woman, and I could never say enough good things about her. She inspired me, and reminded me, and that's how I ran things. When I worked, whatever I did with the thought that I had to make sure what I was doing would positively impact students and their families. So even though I wasn't in the classroom directly with kids, my thought process was, if what I did made um, the job easier for the superintendent, then he was able to focus on the administrators, who were then able to focus on teachers, who were then able to focus on students. So it was kind of, um, oh no, yeah. We'll see you later, T. Thanks for being here. So it was it was um, a good place to be. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring here. Oh, and then let's see if I remember, if I can remind myself. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up and then share this out. I always forget to do the YouTubey things. And then I saw that Debbie J is going to be going live at 2:30 Pacific time. So I'm testing to see if the redirect works for my channel. So hopefully the redirect will work when we're done. And you can head over to watch her make some fun Halloween cards. Let me see. I want my little witch to be in purple. Hi, Gloria. Welcome, my friend. Oh, no. Oh, let's see. Okay. So enough about that memorial service. It was a nice service. She was honored by many people. But I won't be live next Tuesday, friends, because we will be on our little mini vacation. We're going to be off for a week so I can get my husband away from work and let him relax for his birthday. It's going to be the big 6-0. And so I thought we would have some fun and just relax. I think relaxation is important. I mean, I'm pretty relaxed most of the time because I'm retired. So there's not much stress in my life. No more work stress. In fact, I was yesterday I was working on in Design Space for my Cricut, because I have a couple of shirts that I like that my sister gave me. One says, "I'm retired, you're not, nanny nanny boo boo." And then the other one is, "This is my card making shirt." But I've worn them so much that they're wearing out. So I'm gonna buy some blank t-shirts and then just make myself new ones with those same phrases on there. And I've almost make myself a few more. So I'm kind of going through and designing some fun sayings to go on t-shirts, because as my 3-year-old grandson knows, I'm usually a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. At least now that I'm retired, I don't really dress up the way I used to when I was in the workforce. And can you hear the 3-year-old in the background? And there he is, screaming. All right, let's see. What else was I doing? I missed some of the broom here. I think I'm going to add some. Funny story. I don't know if I've shared this. Well, not funny, haha, funny coincidental. So straw brooms. I know a lot of people don't use the straw brooms anymore. But straw brooms, I just love the smell of them. Yep, Don, I'm with you. Yoga pants are also my alternative to jeans when my jeans are all dirty. So I love the smell of the straw brooms, and that's because I'm gonna make our little witchy arms green. Growing up, my grandma and my mom and my aunt all for a time worked in a broom factory where they made the brooms and the mops. And so they would take us kids with them on the weekends when they had to work. So we would just be hanging around the broom factory, playing, running up and down. And it's just that smell. That smell brings back such good memories. I mean, it was me, my younger sister, and my two cousins, and we just had so much fun. Um, you wouldn't think that we'd be having fun in a broom factory, but we were. We loved it. The straw brooms are better than the plastic brooms, to be honest. I like them, but that smell, just every time I smell a straw broom, it just reminds me, it just brings me back to those days. And my mom will say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I had to take you guys with us," and I was like, "Mom, it's fine. We were fine. We were playing. We didn't even consider it, um, something boring. We looked forward to going and having fun. We were playing with the cousins, so that was a good time for us. We enjoyed it very much." Oh, her hat. I have to color her hat. Yeah, I'm gonna make her hat purple. So, there's just certain smells and sounds that bring back the best childhood memories for me. Do you guys have any smells or sounds that bring back really fond childhood memories? You have lounge pants that you're wearing now. Yeah, it's it's just comfortable. And if we're not going out and about, I'm all for being comfortable. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna color our little spider. And then to color that buckle, I used to have like a silver gel pen. Here it is. Let's see if it still works because I haven't used it in forever. I'll just color that in with a silver gel pen. How about that? I think that works okay. Guys, how's the video? I haven't been really looking at it. Is it doing any better or are we still super glitchy? I'll put a couple eyes here on this spider. And then we can dress up. It's like playing with paper dolls. We can dress up our little Quokka. Get my glue. All right. And we'll dress this little Quokka up. Trying to line it up just right. Where little tail shows. And then I should have colored her green. I didn't think about that. Let me go over that with some green. See if that works okay. The gray underneath. It might kind of make it more of a dirty green, I guess we'll call it. Let's see. I think that looks okay. Not terrible. Let me get some pink there. Aw, that's lovely. See, there's just certain smells that bring you back to the good times. And I'll tell you, there's certain smells that aren't very pleasant smells that not necessarily are a bad memory for me either. Hi, Lynn. Welcome, my friend. So, my dad and my mom worked at tuna canneries here in San Diego. And eventually, my mom went to work for a school district, and my dad, that's where he worked his whole career. So, um, he always came home smelling like tuna, always. And we ate a lot of tuna, which is probably why I don't like seafood. But I can smell tuna, and it just reminds me of my dad. So it's not a bad thing. All right, so that's our little witch. Now I'm gonna color our little vampire, and I think our little vampire I'm gonna color purple. Oh, that's so sweet. My mom didn't bake a lot, but she did make um, we're Mexican, so she made beans and rice and homemade tortillas all the time, both corn and flour. She made sopes. She made, I mean, you name it, she made it. And my mom is an excellent cook. And tamales, oh, I love when she made tamales. It's almost season for tamales, so looking forward to that. And my sister has learned how to cook all those wonderful things because I do not like the kitchen. So I don't make homemade tortillas. I don't do that. I'll go to the store and buy them. And the stores we go to here in San Diego are like little Mexican owned stores. So they're handmade there and you can see them being handmade. And so they're good. They're just as good as a handmade if I were to make it. Although my daughter's getting real good at it. In fact, she made some last night. I might have one after we're done here. How are you doing, Lynn? Yes, the quokkas are cute. They're adorable. I was trying to figure out what to play with today, and I wanted it to be Halloween themed, but like I wasn't sure what to use. And then I kind of just went through my bin of cat scrappiness goodies, and I thought, oh, the little quokkas. Oh, I know I have the little costume add-on. So I searched and searched, and lo and behold, I found them. So I had to use them. I did stamp and cut them ahead of time though, because there's no way I was going to get them done while on a live. Just don't think I had it in me. Okay. Thank you, my friend. So anyway, the smell of tuna, although I don't like the smell of tuna, does bring back memories of my dad. He would come home and we had a front porch and he would change right out of his work clothes into like I don't want to they weren't pajamas, they were just kind of like sweats, I guess. Then go in the house, take a shower and put on clean clothes. So there was a lot of laundry my mom had to do. But and then there were days he used to leave early in the morning, my dad, to go to work, and my mom would drive him because we only had one car at the time. And if they didn't wake me up to go drop him off, I would run out of the house screaming as a little girl because I wanted to go with my dad to drop him off to work. I was, in fact, Daddy's girl, so I had to always see him off for the day. And that's just how I grew up. I'm very lucky to have both my parents. Oh, you had a wood stove too? No, we didn't have a wood stove. But I often wonder if we didn't all smell like tuna going to work from the amount of fish that we ate and from the smell penetrating when my dad got home from work. But hey, put food on the table, paid all the bills up until they shut down the canneries here in San Diego. Huh. I'm gonna use green with the cape for our little. Here we go. This cape's not dark enough, huh? I think it needs to be darker. My grandbaby's in the background laughing. She'll be 1 next week. That's the baby of the family of all the grandbabies. All right, and I have to color the hands. I'm going to leave the collar a little bit lighter. And let's color his hands. Hi, Sarah Liz. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing today? How is school going? I'm no longer employed, so I no longer deal with school. Luckily, I guess. Now that I'm retired. Although I do run into former colleagues of mine now and then, and that are still working. So they kind of share the latest school gossip with me. All the updates of who's retiring and who's moved on to a different position. School pickup line again. Oh, you have the fall off already from teaching? Fall break around here isn't until mid-September. So a little while to go. Jana, I'm using the Spectrum Noir TriBlend markers. And so these have the 3, the light, medium, and dark color all in one marker, which makes it easy for us color challenged folks. Because if I don't have this, I'll spend all my time trying to figure out which shade goes with which. So this has been a lifesaver for me. All right, let me color maybe one bat for now. Let's see how that goes. Where's my grays? Oh, okay. You're on sabbatical? That's good. Maybe you can you're going to use that sabbatical time to make some more emergency card sentiments since I don't have enough of them. I love using them, Sarah Liz. They save me when I'm putting together a card. Because sometimes I'm just like so excited to get a card done. I don't want to have to stop and stamp a sentiment and then die cut it. And I have yours all printed and cut and ready to go. So those are my emergency card sentiments. How are we doing on time, guys? Don't have to babysit today. Woo! Woohoo! 5 in September. Oh, you've been a busy lady. I'm excited. September is a really busy month for us around here. So my grandbaby, the youngest one, will be 1 on the same day her grandpa, my husband, turns 60. So that's exciting. They share a birthday, and my husband loves that. He loves all his grandchildren. He can't get enough of them. If we have too many days without seeing them, because they all live close by. So if we go too many days, I'm gonna color this in and do something else. If we go too many days without seeing them, there's withdrawal going on around here. So we have to. In fact, the oldest grandbaby, she started her college classes yesterday. And so she texted me as soon as she was done. She said, "First day of college done." So I asked her, "How was it?" She says, "Great, just hot." Of course, she was hot because it was warm around here. But I thought, oh, my baby texted me just to tell me her first day was done, and she did well. So I think we're really lucky that that's the kind of relationship we have with our grandkids. They share all their highs and lows with us, and we're blessed to have that. Very blessed. Okay. We'll go with that. A bit darker on the side. So let's see. Now what I want to do, I'm going to set these 2 bats aside. Let's set my markers aside for a moment. It's such a mess here when I'm done crafting. I really do start with a clean desk every time. I promise. It's just once I start using things, everything goes flying off to one side, off to the other side. And at the end of the day, and then yesterday, oh my goodness, yesterday the grandbabies were in here. I wasn't in here with them, my daughter was. But I have my pattern paper within reach. And I came in here and there was pattern paper all over the floor. All over the floor. And a couple of my dies too. So I just had to hurry up and clean up before I started. They know that they can come into the craft room whenever they want. And Grandma won't get mad. But the paper that was on the floor was because the 1-year-old was reaching into everything. Let's see. Do I want to cut this big or? Oh, Don, you can't see. You can't see around me. If you could see, you would know it is not that clean. Let's see if I'm gonna put my little Quokka friends here, and then maybe a little bat flying up here. And then I was gonna cut out that the Happy Halloween, but I think I'm gonna use an emergency card sentiment. I think so. Okay. Let me see if the smaller one would look better. I'm gonna use the larger one. Yeah, nothing. My craft room is rarely spotless. I mean, I make sure my work area is clean. That's what when I say I start with a clean space, I mean the surface of my work area, because everything else is not. No, you know what? I think I am going to go with a smaller one. It's not clean. There we go. And let me get some mint tape to hold that down. Okay. And I'm going to run this through my Empress. I have to stand up for this one because it's off to the right. Alrighty. So we pull this up, move this out of my way. So, oh, stick it on there now. As I was saying, we are going on vacation next week. So I don't think I'm going to do a live. I thought about it and I thought, well, I could probably take a few crafty goodies with me and then do a live from our Airbnb. But no, I don't want to do that because this is time for me and my husband. So I am gonna skip the live next week anyway. Is that terrible for me to do that? I don't think so. There's add-ons for those little Quokkas, Dawn. There's a Christmas add-on, a Thanksgiving one, a Halloween one, and I think an Easter one. Not 100% sure on the Easter one, but they're really, really cute. Yeah, we do need time. I know sometimes we forget and we're so involved in everything else. Let's see. Holographic or purple shimmer. Or yeah, it's hard to get away because my husband's birthday is on Labor Day. And so getting away is always a little bit complicated. If we don't book, like we didn't think about it this year, so we didn't book a year ahead of time, which means you don't necessarily find good places to vacation. I'm going to use the holographic one, guys. So it's hit or miss with what you get. Ooh, what about this green one? See how my brain goes everywhere? Yeah, they are cute. They're these ones there, Liz. Let me show you. This is the add-on. So it goes with the dress-up Quokkas. So you get these two little Quokkas, and then these are the add-ons. So they're really cute. And again, I wasn't sure what I was going to use till right before, so I'll add links to those goodies in the description box. Yeah, I think I like the green background too, better than the holographic one. So I think I'm going to use either that one or there's this one that's a brighter, but I think that has too much blue in it. These are some, when I was playing with alcohol inks a couple weeks ago, some of the backgrounds I had left. Which one? The brighter green? Oh, I kind of do like the brighter green. Yeah, I think I like the brighter green. Let me move these. So I'll try and link to everything that's still available when I'm done. always like to have, or I usually do, a little border. So I'm going to trim this down a little bit. The mummy's cute. Watch. I did have him cut out. I didn't color him. Here's the mummy. So he would go, let's see, I have another Quokka stamped and cut, I think. I do. I have a couple. Let me show you. So the mummy would go over our little Quokka, and his little ears and eyes would peek right through there. Let's see if I can pull it up closer. Isn't it cute? If I can get them on straight. So it's really cute. I like these. They're fun to play with. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I forget about the goodies I have until like the last minute, or I'll think, God, I wish I had. What started it was I had watched another video today from Prairie Paper and Ink from Amy, and she was doing a Halloween card with Spiderweb stencil, and I thought, oh, I'm sure I have a Spiderweb stencil. And so then when I pulled that out, you like the lighter green? Okay, I'll do the lighter green for you. Hold on. What did I do with that? So when I pulled out that stencil, I was like, oh wait, I think I have some Halloween goodies from Cat Scrappiness. And sure enough, I did. So I used those. Grandbaby in tears. Okay, let's see. This paper is a little bit warped. So, that'll work. That'll work. So when I searched, of course, I did have them. That little hole is perfect, huh? It is perfection. And there's a lot of different little Quokka stamps. I think the Quokkas are Cat's signature line of stamps, I would say. And so I have a lot of little Quokka images. You know what? I'm going to trim this just a little bit here. So there are a few. I have quite a bit. I was on her design team for a while. I'm not currently on her design team, but hopefully one day I'll have the time to go back. I had so much going on with my mother-in-law's health, and I just had too much at one point, so I had to kind of put myself at a pause for a minute. That's it. When you're currently on a design team, you kind of know what you have, and you kind of keep it in the forefront of your mind. It's when you're no longer on the team that you start to forget those goodies. And I don't want to forget those goodies. They're really cute. So I'm going to try and be better about that, about remembering all the fun stuff I have in my stash. Okay. Let me grab, let's see, which bin has the Halloween ones? Let me see. Let me drag it out. I wasn't sure I could keep up with the design team either, but it was actually a lot of fun for me. And excuse me. I am the kind of person that actually thrives on deadlines. So having deadlines for me was actually a good thing. When when I know I have to get something done, then I kind of push myself a little harder. And that's just me. That's just how my brain functions. And I've always been that way, even as a kid. Like when reports were due, back in the day, we had to do a rough draft and then a second draft and then our final. And the way we did it, the schools did it for us is we had to turn them all in at the same time. So they had to see our progression. Yeah, I did them all on the same night, the night before they were due. And that's just how my brain worked. That makes a big difference. If you have enough lead time, you're you're golden. I think that makes a huge difference, so you don't feel like you're just throwing something out there just for the sake of meeting a deadline. You want to um, do quality work. You don't want to let your teammates down or the design team, the company you're working for. You don't want to let them down. Um, you could do eat, drink, and be scary. I could do, let's see, I'm here for the booze. Mm, let's see. Let me find one. Have a spooky, cute Halloween. Oh, I like this one down here. Have a spooky, cute Halloween. What do you think? Hi, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, I've turned on redirect to your live, so hopefully it works. So it redirects everyone to you. And let's see. What do you think? The small one at the bottom, this circle one at the top, or both? What do you think? I'm telling you, I love these. And this is how I store them, guys. I put them in these little containers by each volume. And I just, because this prints when you print it, I keep this when I cut it off. I had planned on kind of taping it to the front or the inside. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Quite yet. Eventually, right? Eventually. We'll have plenty of time. Spooky, cute Halloween. I know that one was cute, right? Okay, sounds good. You lurk. Okay, so if I put, have a spooky, cute Halloween. The good thing is you have them all and you could reprint them. Yeah, I didn't want to lose them because at first when I first printed your emergency card sentiments, Sarah is I kind of just had them in a drawer here in front of me and sifting through them, and that's when I only printed I think the first 3, and sifting through them became a little complicated for me. So let me move these. So then I decided, I got to find another way. And then we had a new Michael's open up in our area. There's already 2 here, but we had another one, a third one open up. And so I went, to see what they had on sale, and they had these. Let me show you. I think I've shown you before. They had these on sale, and they were. Oh, I'm glitching again. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. They were, I think, $10 on sale. So I got a few, and that's what I've been working with. All right, guys, I'm going to try and figure out this whole Wi-Fi thing in my house. Have a spooky, cute Halloween. We're going to put our friends here and our candle in the middle, you think? I mean, that should work, I think. Although with the folders, if they're not, I haven't seen which folders you use, but if they don't have like a flap to close them, I can see things falling out very easily. Okay, trim just a little bit more here, guys. But I just try my best to keep myself organized so that I can find what I need when I need it. Otherwise, I am running around like a chicken with her head cut off looking for things. All right, I'll put this sentiment on. Almost put it upside down, which wouldn't be the first time, definitely won't be the last. Okay, have a spooky, cute Halloween, and then yeah, they're gonna slip out if they're open on two sides. Uh, yeah, that's a good thing to do if you have the full sheet. It's just I didn't want to. I know myself, and if I have to stop making a card to cut out a sentiment, if I don't already have it ready to go, um, I'll kind of not do it. So with these already cut, I know that I can just grab whatever little plastic container I want, and um, then I'll use them for sure. For sure. I don't think I want that there. I think I want that one there and that one there. And you got to see, I've been making cards. So usually when I make a card for a design team or a live or whatever I'm doing it for, I kind of set them aside. I have a cart with completed cards before I stamp my handmade by stamp on the back, and then I'll kind of batch stamp those. But my grandson went through them, and he was just like, "Oh, I like this one, Grandma. Oh no, I like this one, and I like this one." So he gives me his very, very honest opinion on which cards he likes and which cards he doesn't. I well, when I first saw those boxes at Michael's, I thought, "Oh, I'll get those for my ephemera." So I have a lot of not too shabby shop ephemera. But then I was also in the midst of coloring and of printing and cutting all these emergency card sentiments. So I thought, well, you know what? The ephemera are already in a plastic bag, and I needed these to be in a good place. Alphabetically, oh my goodness. I'm organized, but not that organized. I do have kind of a key on the top. So I'll have what volume it is, the sentiments this includes, if that included a card sketch, and then I have to finish typing this up. I just wrote them in and which box color and number. So for example, volume 1, our birthday sentiments, there is a card sketch with that emergency card kit. And these are in the little red box number 1. And they go in case number 1. So this is case number 1. So that's about as organized as I'm going to get with those. Box has oh, yeah. That's a good I like that idea. I wish I was that organized. I'm not. I'm just not. Okay, guys, do I add the circle one as well or not? Let me know. H is happy birthday. Okay. Says sympathy. I like that. Yeah, don't you find, Dawn, that if you can find things quickly, you're more apt to use them. Like if I have to dig through my things, I'm not going to use them. It's not going to happen. So I try and have a lot of um, items I use more or that I want to use more close at hand. Without it, yes. So there it is without. I would probably put our little bat here. But without the sentiment, I might move our little bat over here. I'm not sure. That's without. Here it is with. I don't know. I kind of like it with the sentiment. Right? Right. I think so. I think so. And then, oh, you know what I'm going to do? So when I first printed these guys, I didn't print them. Just, I think on my printer, at least it had to be at 100%, and I didn't scale it correctly. So they printed a little bit smaller. So when I used my punch, let's see if I can find the punch I used. It didn't punch right around the black line. It actually punched inside. I don't know what I do with that punch. It punched inside. Here it is. And so it left a little white border here. But with those, I wasn't going to reprint them or go buy a different hole punch. So what I decided to do is it'll kind of make it look like it's layered on a black mat. So I'm just kind of meeting where the black outline is and coloring that white border with my black memento marker. And just kind of trying to be careful going around. Let me see. And I try and focus. I have to stop talking to focus. How about you guys? If I'm talking, I'm not as focused. Although, I don't know, when I was working, I could talk and focus. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. So see, now it looks like it has a little, it's sitting on a black matte layer. I like it with the sentiment. So I'm going to add it. And put it right at the spider web right there. And we still have to add our little bat. Do I want to add him on foam tape? I don't think so. All right. What am I doing here? Okay. Now I do have to, this is a black card base, so I do need to cut a white matte layer for the inside. And I try and do that when I make the card. Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay. Add that to the inside. Then I can add, hold on. I had another image. Where is it? Oh, I had another little bat and another little skull. I think I need to add some liquid glue here in this corner. I didn't get the dry adhesive all the way to the corner, so let's press that down. And this was some photo paper I used to do playing with alcohol inks a few weeks ago. Aww, I think that's cute. I'm really hard on myself, guys, when it comes to my cards. Like, I'll question myself, oh, do I like that? Oh, no, that's not good enough. And I don't know. I'm my own worst critic, and I know this. this. I know this about myself. All right, let's color up one more little bat for the inside. This one I'm going to make a lighter, like a gray bat. And I'm not doing really much shading on my coloring. I just want to get some color down, get that image on the inside. I could probably pull in another sentiment and add it to the inside too, because I have them right here at hand. All right. It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Like, do you find that you're your own worst critic? And I've always been this way. Always. Like, I would do something in school, and my teachers or my friends would say, "Oh, that's great," and I would be like, could be better." I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why. I just am. It's the I want to say it's middle child syndrome. I'm a middle child. Oh, but Sarah, Liz, your cards are, it's just their artwork. They're absolute artwork. I love them. Okay, let's color our little skull. Now I could get fancy and color our little skull like for Dia de los Muertos, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make him a light gray all over. There we go. No, I can't even say enough good things about your cards, my friend. I just can't. Okay, so let's see. I could put our little skull here. I could put a little bat there, and let me see if I have another little sentiment I could put on the inside. I mean, I have another sentiment. What did I put on the front? I said, have a spooky, cute Halloween, eat, drink, and be scary. And creeping it real. Let's see. Let me get one of the larger ones, one of the rectangles I cut out. Hold on. Oh, there's some larger ones in this one. I forgot. Let's be fabulous together in a world full of Mondays. Be a Wednesday. Oh, that's cute. Sweaters and falling leaves, bonfires, late nights, and good friends. I think I want to do this one. Let's be fabulous together. Fabulous. And that way this will have a sentiment on the inside as well. Okay, I'm going to trim it down just a bit though. Hi, Finny. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing today? How was school today? Yes, my friend. I was always this perfectionist. So I am learning, as you are, to leave the boo-boos, the boo-boos on my cards. Just embrace them because I think it's part of the character that goes with a handmade card. See, Debbie was starting at 2:30, right? Oh no, you got rained on, my friend. I'm sure your mom will take good care of you. I remember in high school, we rode the bus to high school because it was more than 2 miles from our home. Excuse me. So the bus stop was probably, I would say, half a mile from our house, 3/4 of a mile from our house. So all of my friends, my sister, myself, we would get off the bus and walk home. And most of my friends' houses were closer than ours. There was only one that was farther. But so we would walk, and we still give my mom a hard time about this. She would be driving home from work, see us walking home, and instead of stopping and saying, "Get in the car," to give us a ride the rest of the way home, she would just wave at us. And I'm talking in the rain too. And we would get home and say, "Mom, it's raining and you let us walk home in the rain." And to this day, she'll say, "I thought you guys were having fun talking with your friends, so I didn't want to interrupt you." And she'll still say that. We'll say, "Mom, remember when you did this?" "Well, I just thought you were having fun with your friends." It's like, "Oh, mom, mom." Okay, so let's see, guys. Let me put away my goodies here out of my way. What do you think? Should I add some enamel dots? Should I leave it as is? What do you think? I really like the way this turned out. So when I plan a card, I'm usually less happy with it than when I just throw things together. So today was, I kind of had a plan. I knew I was going to use these stamped images and this stencil, but I didn't know quite how. So it was kind of a thrown together, I would say. But I really like the way it came out. Let's see. So it's eat, drink, and be scary. Have a spooky, cute Halloween. And then let's be fabulous together. Love this. Oh, Sarah Liz, I'm looking forward to your September. Shimmer pen. Good idea. Good idea. Let me grab my shimmer pen. Shake it up a bit. Let me add some shimmer to our little flames of the candle. I know I'm supposed to add shimmer before the white gel pen. I always forget. So if it smears, no big deal. I'll add white gel pen after. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea there, Froggy. Shimmer pen is perfect. And our little vampire could use some shimmer too. See, I get quiet because I'm focusing, guys. I do that a lot, I guess. Sometimes my husband will ask, "What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?" And it's like, "Nothing. I'm just focusing." What do you think? Let me see if you can tell that the shimmer's there. They will appreciate you, I promise, as adults. Right now, they may think you're being a mean mom, but as an adult, they appreciate you. Thank you for being here, my friend. All right, can you see the shimmer here? Let's see. There you go. I think you can kind of see it. There. There it is. Oh, I love the way this turned out. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, friends. I know Debbie starts at 2:30. I think she was off to set up her pre-show, but hopefully the redirect will send you over there. I'm hoping, but I don't have to babysit today. That's why I'm in no rush to go. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask them. I'm pretty much an open book, pretty much. As I clean up my mess here, just a bit. I'm trying. See, I try and clean up as I go, so it's not too crazy by the time I'm done crafting. I throw things off to the side, and then when I'm done, before I start another crafty session, I kind of put things in their place usually. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see it. That was a wonderful idea, my friend. Wonderful, wonderful idea. All right. No questions, friends. If not, hopefully the redirect works. We'll find out soon enough, and you can watch Debbie J do some fun crafting. She's very talented. I am always in awe of people that do mixed media and use all those dies with all the tiny parts. I mean, I don't know. I guess I would have fun using them. Um, I just have to put it in my brain that I'm going to play with tiny dies or with mixed media. But I'm always in awe. I love seeing all the little dies being put together. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I appreciate you, my friend. Alrighty, friends. Well then, if no one has any questions for me at the moment, I will let you all go. And thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a fun, safe, crafty day. Bye.